So this is my 1968 bay window called Gus. You've all seen him before on the channel, so you'd all know that he's got a new engine in. And this is his new 1776 engine. Now I've covered around 500 miles in this now. It has developed an ever so slight misfire. That's what we're going to do. We're going to get the oil changed, oil filter changed, do his valve clearances, and see if that sorts him out. If not, we'll have a little play with the carbs, we'll have a little play with the timing, and just to see what's going on. Right, so let me get my overalls on, get some tools out, we'll get them jacked in the air, and yeah, let's crack on. First job is to drain the oil. I got this main nut in the middle, so we'll crack that open and we'll catch the oil in my little catch can. It's a magnetic one. There's a bit of sludge on there, but nothing really. Not considering the engine just been running. It's black. Alright. Let's leave that to drain for a bit. As you can probably see from this patch here, it means that this rocker cover, this side, is leaking. The other side's dry. When I got the engine back from John, he did tell me that one of my rocker covers was quite badly twisted. He did try to straighten it up, but it didn't do no good. So I've got another set of rocker covers here, from aluminium ones. So hopefully they should seat a lot better, and I've got new gaskets to go with them as well. Alright. Next job is to replace the oil filter, which is situated there. So this oil filter, it's a generic Mark 1, Mark 2 Golf 1. So that's exactly what I bought. underneath. So this is the one I've got to replace it. It'll focus. It won't it? So you can read that. Yeah. So let's get this old one off. How tight is it? Yeah, it's tight. Let's get my grippy things. I just took this filter out of the box. It's got a plastic film on it, so don't forget to remove that. I can get hold of it with these bloody gloves on. There we go. And then just use a bit of the old oil to leave up the seal. Like that. And let's put it up there. There we go. Let's put this old one out of the way. Give it a little. Maybe a little bit harder than that. There we go. Don't have to be over tight. There we go. Lovely jubbly. That's that filter on. Now, before I fill it full of oil, what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at these rock covers. Well, actually, before we do the rock covers, well, while we've got the rock covers off, we'll check the valve timings as well. So to set the valve clearances, you've got to set the distributor to, so it's pointing towards cylinder number 1, and then set this top dead center, and that'll be cylinder 1. And you'll go backwards half a turn, and that'll be cylinder 2 at top dead center. And then go back another half a turn, and that'll be cylinder 3. And do the same again, and that'll be cylinder 4. So this nut here is a 30mm. And as you can see, you can do the engine with that 30mm. So cylinder number 1 is this HT leader here, which should line up with a mark on the distributor just here, which it does. So if I go backwards, that is top dead centre on cylinder number 1. I'll zoom in there, look. You can see that out of the 3 notches, the left hand one is in line with the crankcase joint. Let's pop this off. So I've done this right. These should both be loose, which they are. So with my feeler gauge, I need to find the 0.6mm one, which is usually the one that's well used. 0.4, that one there, I bet it's that one there because it's all bent. Yeah, they go up 0.06, which ain't a lot. So it should just be able to slide in here without it being pinched, which it can. And can it slide into this one? No. Oh yeah, it can. There we go. Look. So that bob on. And that one. Feel right, that one. It goes through most of the way, but not that little bit. It's probably because of the swivel feet. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's probably a tiny bit tight, but not bad. So we'll call that one okay. So then, like I said, if we turn the engine back through half a revolution, it'll put this cylinder on top dead center. So we'll go backwards half revolution. Don't know how well this shows up, but cylinder 1, cylinder 2, top dead center now. Cylinder 2 is at top dead center. You can just see the little groove there. That should line up with the joining the crankcases when cylinder 2 is at top dead center and when cylinder 4 is at top dead center. And that should be these ones loose. Oh, sorry. You okay there? There we go. Let me put this through. Yeah, see, look, that one's tight. What's this one like? That one's, if anything, oh, that one's alright. Just holding it. But this one, oh no, there we go, look. Got it through. They're both spot on. Let's give this a little wipe. That's this side finished now. All the nuts are tight. Yeah. Yeah, everything feels tight, nothing feels loose. And all looks good. Oh, that's nice and secure. Well, that's not good. All right. Looks like this rocker is miles off where it should be. So it looks like, yeah. Oh, great. That's not good. Not good at all. So it looks like I need a new set of rocker arms here. Or a rocker shaft. Ah, brilliant. Always something. That may explain why I've got that misfire. Right. I suppose I've got to better pop these off. Are you off? So this is pretty bashed up. I'll explain why I had a misfire. So this is one of the rocker arms. So your push rod goes in here, and this bit goes on the valve. Hopefully I haven't damaged the valve, but that swivel foot is definitely knackered. Looks like this pin has snapped. Don't know why, but looks like we need new rocker arms and swivel feet things. Right, so now I found that wrong with his rockers and the rocker arm. I'm obviously going to have to order some new parts. He's got no oil in a minute, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to make a sign up to put on the steering wheel to tell me that it's got no oil in, because we're due to go on holiday soon. So I'm not going to get this done till after the holiday, and by then my head's not going to be in the game again, is it? I'm not going to forget. Well, I am going to forget. There's no oil in him, and I'm going to drive him and knacker him up. So I need to leave myself a little note to say Boy, you idiot. There's no oil in him. So what I've done is I've been onto Heritage and ordered some parts. So we'll get this unboxed and I'll show you what I've got. So what we've got is we've got a new set of the elephant's feet. So obviously that one is damaged. The rest are okay, so I'll probably just replace the one and then keep them in stock for spares. And then we've got a new rocker arm set that's got the bolts that hold it together, so there's none of these clips. So hopefully we won't have this same problem again. So what we'll do, we'll get this assembled and then back on the van. I thought we'd do have some destructions. No, it's warranty crap. Alright. So obviously I'm going to have to reuse my mounting blocks. But I don't need that big one. So I've roughly put these shims on for now. I might have to move them once they're in the bus, depending where the valves and the push rods come to. So we'll just mimic what I've done the other side. 2 thin ones. Then the block. And here that lines up. And then a couple of thin ones. And this rocker. And then looks like a medium sized one. Medium sized one and a thin one. A wafer thin mint. And then that on. And the nut in the end. They're not quite sat in properly. So, yeah. Get one of these new elephant feet swivel rocker adjusters, whatever you want to call them. Get this in here. Just put it somewhere to start it off, and then obviously we'll have to adjust once we're on the vehicle. That's that one together. Let's go and offer it up to the bus to make sure it all lines up. So we've got spacers on here. And we'll see if we need them or not when we get going. So then if there's a look, or a bit of experience, or a bit of, not sure what, but apart from this one, which is sat slightly off centre, they are all pretty much perfect. So what I need to do is move this big shim to this side, and that should be this side done. So that is all the rockers set up. I've done the valves while I was here as well. I haven't filmed that, but it's pretty much rinse and repeat of the other side. So I'll get this rocker cover on, get it topped up with oil, and then turn him on and see if that's got rid of our misfire. So this is the oil I use. Huge arguments online, discussions what oil's best. It's what I've always used, never had a problem with it. That's what I'll stick with. What I do is I decant it into this container, and then I know it's exactly a litre, and it's got the old flexible neck, so it's easy to get into the tight space. Don't need this anymore, there's definitely oil in him. Alright, go and get the keys and get him started. This will feel okay. They were looking about the right position. I don't know what that's all about. So as you probably heard, when I first struck him up, there was a bit of an unusual tapping noise. So under investigation I could see the rocker covers bouncing. It's a bit strange, I thought. So I popped them off, and you can just see where the cam followers, the rockers, were hitting the valve cover. That's what I've done. I've changed the valve covers now for some deeper ones. So I've now changed the valve cover for some deeper ones, and that strange noise has disappeared now. So what I'll do is I'll get him back on the road, back on his wheels, and we'll take him for a drive. Alright guys, so today we're going to Boston Classic Car Show. We just pulled up and we're in the car park. I'm here in Gus, and there's some quite nice vehicles in the car park already. There's a Beetle there, another Beetle here. So what we'll do, we'll go and have a walk around and see what else is here. Right then, guys. So that's Gus's 500-mile service done. His engine's running. We've sorted out that problem with the rocker arms and put some new rocker covers on him. And yeah, he's running a treat now. Didn't miss a beat all the way to the Boston Classic Car Show and back. Shame we didn't book him in. I could have put him on the show and see if he won any show and shine prizes for his pristine paintwork. Yeah, it was a good show. 500 cars there. Yeah, really good. Quite a few Volkswagens, as you saw. Yeah, thanks for watching this video, and I look forward to seeing the next one. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share this video, everything else. See you in the next one.